Lyttelton Port Company has been sentenced to pay a total of $183,000 for failing to ensure the safety of worker Brad Fletcher. The company received the sentence today at the Christchurch District Court after pleading guilty to charges in June, brought by WorkSafe. $75,000 will be paid in reparation to the family of Brad Fletcher, being split between his widow and his parents. The father of three was killed in August last year when he fell from a scissor lift that toppled over. Today at court, his widow Anita Fletcher read out her victim impact statement. She spoke of suicidal thoughts and indescribable pain following the death of her husband. His mother also spoke of how her son's death has made her an angry person. However, as it is the first time the port has been prosecuted, it will only pay a fine of $63,000, which is nearly half of what the prosecution was calling for. The judge said that due to the port recognising its culpability, having since implemented workplace safety practices and having no prior offences, the fine was then discounted. LPC says it will continue to implement health and safety changes and improvements and will continue to support the family.
Lyttelton Port Company pleaded guilty to a charge of failing to take all practical steps to ensure the safety of our employee, Brad Fletcher. We are responsible for what happened to Brad and the circumstances that led to his tragic death. On behalf of the company, I sincerely apologise to Brad's wife, his children and his parents. Our thoughts are with Anita, Caden, Cody and Xavier, and with Brad's parents, Lloyd and Barbara. And they're also with Mr. Elwood, who was with Brad when he died, and with Brad's extended family, his colleagues and friends, many of whom are in court here today. We've implemented and we will continue to implement changes and improvements to make sure all employees and everyone working at the port are protected and go home safe. And finally, we'll continue to support the Fletcher family in whatever way we can. Thank you.
Brad Fletcher was the third worker at the port to die in less than a year. Bill Frost died in November 2013 after being pinned between a logging truck, trailer and a forklift. Warren Ritchie died in December 2013 when he was struck by a crane grab while unloading in a ship hold. A forklift operator was lucky to be alive after being injured this January at the port's Woolston depot when a shipping container fell on him. Yet another worker was injured in March while unloading a container ship, and another worker was injured after slipping on board a ship and hitting a rope ladder. The Ports Workers Union continues to push for improved safety measures at the port.